Hey everyone, so this is going to be the second part of the Walt Disney World planning series. So this is the second step of the planning process. So the first step was getting the vacation planner book and going online and looking at reservations and booking your reservations for your resort hotel and tickets. So now the next process comes. They're Pocahontas inspired. The next step was I actually got a little package in the mail, and it has this, and it says, welcome. It says your magical vacation starts now, and has the Williams family. And it's only because I put my last name and didn't put Kilguy's last name because we're not married yet. So once we go on their vacation, the last name will officially change, but I booked the reservation, so it was under my name. So what happens is it basically just has like your reservation number in the little part that I'm covering, and it says you're going to Walt Disney World Resort. I'm so excited. Okay, and then the next step is it tells you, which is so cool, because like they have my name like printed right there inside the reservation thing. That is super cool. I can't wait to go. Basically, it just gives you all the information that you need as far as like your magic bands, what your magic bands will open or unlock for you or help you out with. It tells you that you can get dining reservations and you can get fast passes and which resort you're staying at, and it tells you all about like the different restaurants at the resort that you're staying at. It also gives you your resort hotel benefits. So it tells you the different things that you're going to receive when going. It also lets you know about the different parks. So like here's Hollywood Studios. It lets you know which Hollywood Studios have fast passes, which attractions have fast passes, things like that. So it's a very informative little book that they send you. Can't wait to receive my magic bands. Oh my gosh, whenever I get those. I want to customize them. I really do, but I ordered the red ones and I kind of want to bring them out with like Snow White stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I was going through the process of the next step, which is in a couple of days, 2 weeks to be exact. I will be able to book my dining reservation. So I'm super excited for that. So our next step process was actually going through and selecting restaurants that we thought we might want to eat at, different quick service locations that we thought might be interesting. I heard that they actually have a orange creamsicle Dole Whip. What? Disney, get on this. Like Disneyland, what are you doing? And then they have a swirl Dole Whip, which is like a vanilla and the pineapple Dole mixed together. And supposedly it's not supposed to be as pineapple-y as the original Dole Whip. So I'm gonna have to try that. And they have like 3 different locations that they have Dole Whips at in the parks. They have one in Animal Kingdom, one in Magic Kingdom, and one at the Polynesian Resort. So I can choose any one of those 3, I guess, for like a quick service. Apparently you can get a Dole Whip on a snack credit, which is awesome because I love Dole Whips and we'll be doing that often, probably every day. So it'll be a little weird because getting a Dole Whip not at the Tiki Room and then having it at the Tiki Room will be kind of awkward because I'm used to like getting a Dole Whip and going straight inside the Tiki Room and eating my Dole Whip while I'm watching the Tiki Room. It'll be weird. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. But I'm super excited and I can't wait to go. So one of the things that I ran into being a first time like planner for Walt Disney World was that there's a lot of restaurants, a lot of places to eat at, a lot of quick service meals, so many things to see and do. It's a little overwhelming. So I was looking at the different restaurants that we wanted to go and eat at there was a long list. So I couldn't keep track of the list because I went to my Disney Experience online and was going through and favoriting the different restaurants that I wanted to eat at. But the one thing is that once you favorite those, there's like a long list and you don't know where to start, like which ones have how many table service credits. And you have to go into each individual one and look them up, and it's really time consuming. So I like, the planning process. I like order and functionality, and yeah, so my little OCD brain came up with a list. So this is what I came up with, and it is called the Disney Dining List, as you can see. And let me see if I can close up, zoom in there, zoom, focus. Okay, so what each one says is the restaurant's name is here, the location is here, the type of service, whether it's a table service or quick service, how many table credits it will take, and then any notes, which is reservation numbers, things like that. So I put a long list, like as you can see, my paper is full of all these places that I want to, hold on, focus. All the places that I want to go eat at. So there's a lot. But with this printout, it made it a lot easier for me to write them down, go down on my Disney Experience, write them all down, and then go through and say, okay, this one's a quick service, this one takes a snack credit, this one is table service and it takes 2 credits versus just 1. So it made it a lot more easier for me to plan out what I wanted to do. So the next step was our magic hours, our dates, because we're only doing 1 park per day. So it's definitely going to affect what reservations we get, because we're not going to be able to, like, say go to Magic Kingdom and then turn around and run over to Hollywood Studios for dinner reservation at the 50s Primetime Cafe. So we need to know on the date that we're going to that particular resort, we have a coinciding reservation for it, so that we're not running back and forth between the parks. And it's not that we don't, like, that we can't, because we are planning on getting annual passes, which would free up the availability to run back and forth between the parks. But even if we get the annual pass, we're not going to be going back and forth between different parks, because there is so much to see. We only have 10 days. We want to make the most out of our trip, so we are just going to stick to 1 park per day. So 1 day Magic Kingdom, 1 day Hollywood Studios, 1 day Epcot, 1 day Animal Kingdom. We're just going to keep it like that because it makes it so much simpler for us, and it doesn't have us running all over the place, crazy in bus lines and boat lines and everything else. So the next thing I came up with, OCD brain again, is this little calendar, and it has the Kilt Guy and me on it. It says Disney's Magic Hours, and it has the Magic Hour code, which I put on there. If you can see, it shows for the Magic Hours, MK is Magic Kingdom, HS is Hollywood Studios, EP is Epcot, and AK is Animal Kingdom. And then if it has a 1B, it's 1 hour before. If it has a 1A, it's 1 hour after. So it makes more sense on the calendar list for me. So then what I did was I went on to my Disney Experience and pulled up the hours that are going to be during the time that we're there. So we're only going to be there 10 days, so that's why our calendar is short. Obviously, we're not going to do a month. And so I put in the little, you can see, little magic hours are highlighted in blue. Sorry, let me focus it. Focus. So the magic hours are in blue, and the regular hours are in the like tan color, I guess you'd call it. So you can change the color if you want. And both of these sheets, these cheat sheets, are going to be linked on our Kilt Guy fan page, Facebook page. So I will put the link to our Facebook fan page below, and you can go onto the Facebook fan page and download both of these quick cheat sheets, is what I call them. So you can do the calendars, and the calendar is filled out with our hours, our magic hours that we're going to be going, but you can actually go in and pull up the month that you want and then look up the magic hours and just write them down, or you can type them into the calendar and then print it out, which makes it really nice and simple and easy. And then also for the dining one, you can print out multiple pages of those. So I made it so that you can print multiple pages if you have like 20 different restaurants that you want to see while you're here. It'll make it nice and easy for you to do that. So I'll be coming up with other sheets, I'm probably 100% sure, as I go along the rest of this planning process. But I wanted to share this process with you guys. I can't wait to see some of you guys that are in Orlando or based out of Orlando and will be there during the time that we'll be there. I'm super excited to see the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'm super excited to see the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And doing a double holiday at Disney, at Walt Disney World, is amazing. I've never done anything like this before. I'm super excited, as you guys can tell. So if you have any questions, comments, tips, tricks, anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. I read them all. I love all of your guys' feedback. And with that being said, I'm going to end this vlog here. Anyways, it is a nice day outside, guys. Go out and enjoy it. Bye.